Hello my fellow freedom builders and welcome back to the channel and to a very short video about a swing trading candidate. Now I am in the my stock scanner here. It's not a platform that is open yet, but it will be soon. Right now, as you can see, if you're one of the beta testers that we have had some new things being added here, there are the financial news of the day here, and there is the live news by Financial Juice, or something that you can easily use here. Now, the stock I am going to have a look at today is Trade Desk. And Trade Desk, we can go in here, we can look a lot at the fundamentals, we can see that the Petrosky score is high and Altman C score is high and so on and so forth. We can look a bit at the price to book value and price to free cash flow, which is rather high. But that is what we often see in stocks like this. Now, if we're looking at the revenue down here, we can see that the revenue is growing at a very fast pace here. And we can see that the earnings per share has been dropping a bit off. But the reason for buying the Trade Desk right now is not so much the fundamental side. It is more of a swing trading candidate. So let's have a quick look at it here in the TPI chart, the turning point index here. And as you can see, if you saw my video from yesterday, I think it was, we have the long-term trend indicator down here that is showing that we are in a nice green uptrend. Then we have the weekly indicator, and that is the one I'm using primarily for my swing trades. We can see that we could have taken a trade back here in around 56, 57 and held it. Some people would want to exit it up here for a big or quick swing, but normally I put something like a 10-week moving average on, something like that, and as long as it keeps above that, we can basically stay in the swing trade. Now, right now, this is the price as of Friday, since the markets were closed yesterday, Monday. But as we can see, we are still in the green trend here. We can see that the weekly trend turned up, and this has been very cleverly constructed so that this one turns on Fridays, so that we know on Mondays what we can trade, what we should try to get into. So this one, the Trade Desk, is showing green from Friday, telling us that Monday we can start going in. And it is also tipping upwards into dark green here on the daily. So we actually have all greens. This one on the daily is not a necessary one. Sometimes I might take a trade here, for instance, even though this is only light green. I might even take it if it is red. I am more looking at the weekly indicator for my swing trades. So we'll have a look in TradingView just in a second, but just on the value chart, we can see that right now we are here. This is the average historic price earning here. We can see that is fairly high. But if the investors are willing to keep paying that price earning in the future, and if the estimates are holding through for Trade Desk, we could see a price that is significantly higher. So taking a swing here is not so much of a risk, since there's a lot of upside and a lot of the long-term value investors might be looking at it right now. If you're into looking at PEG ratio, where you take the price earning divided by the estimated growth rate next year, you can also see that this is very low. I'll normally like to see that below 2, so that is all well and good here. Looking at the charts here in TradingView, just to have a quick glance at that, we can see that we have been in a downtrend. You could draw a line here. You could also draw a line here. It doesn't really matter where you draw the line. It has broken to the upside. The blue one here is the 10-week just simple moving average here. And that means that's 50 trading days. So that is trending up nice and good here, and I wouldn't mind taking a trade here. We can also see on the daily chart that it is bouncing nicely off the both 10 and 20-day moving average. So everything is good if you are a trend trader looking for a little swing trade in the US stock market. I am personally going to have a look at Trade Desk as a potential swing trade. How long you want to take it, if you enter it at all, is entirely up to you. You can use the 10-week moving average, you can use the 20-day moving average. You can use whatever indicator or chart patterns or whatever you want. And I'm not saying this is going to go up. We can see theoretically, statistically, that has a good win rate in bullish markets. But you of course always need to put your own strategies and your own methods into this. This is just an inspiration where we have a quick look at a good swing trading candidates. That's all for now. I hope this was a bit of an inspiration for you, and let me know if you have other stocks that you would like me to put through this quick swing trading setup. Take care of yourself and your money out there. I'll speak to you again shortly. Bye.